Welcome back to another episode of Real Aussie Adventures. Last night was probably the worst night I've had for sound sleeping. I felt like I woke up numerous times throughout the night, and not because it was cold, but just for other reasons I have no idea. And my back's a bit sore today, so yay. We just finished up with our delicious buffet breakfast, and now we're going to head back to our car, all the way over there, pack up the rooftop tent, brush teeth, and get ready to hit the Morini Loop. I am excited to see what the actual drive is like, whether it is as bad as some say, well, the Tourist Bureau man says, or whether it's slightly better. I don't know. Definitely going to let our tyres down, that's for sure. And just kind of take it easy, I guess. Well, we're on the Morini Loop, and originally we didn't let the tyre pressure down because we always like to see first, but then everything rattled. My phone fell off the phone stand twice, like actually projectiled one of the times. Bungeed attempted to go right into the back of the car, but of course, given that it's on charge, it couldn't. So we stopped and we decided, you know what, let's let the tyre pressure down. So we've done that now. We will see the rest of the way. I'm really curious to see what stuff is along the side of the road, because apparently, according to the Tourist Bureau man, there's often jettisoned like things that have just fallen and flown off the car. So I'm really curious to see that. See what bush shopping I can do. Probably not much. Time to pump up the tyres, which means it's impromptu exercise time. Hooray! We conquered the Morini Loop. It was really not quite as bad as what was said. There were a few points where you're kind of sitting there going, oh my goodness me. But otherwise, that was it. So yeah, now we're on our way to West Macdonnell National Park. Woo-woo. We stopped and pumped up the tyres, as you would have seen. I did some impromptu exercises, and yeah, that's that. So we ended up stopping at a little bluff place, Goss Bluff. Didn't realise it even existed, and now we're going to go for a little wander to see the lookouts and then a little picnic, because that's really what this place is for, is picnicking. Goss Bluff, one of the lookouts. We can't actually get to the very top of those bits, nor would I want to, because it was quite sheer getting up here. I'm glad I did the Kings Canyon as a warm-up, even though Kings Canyon was far worse than the walk up here. But warm-up anyway. But yes, it's amazing that a meteorite caused all of this behind me. You can also see the car park over there, for reference as to how far away we actually are. We're now at a different spot to see the Goss Bluff, which is Tyler's Pass, which is just a little lookout really, but it gives you a good indication of just the magnitude of said Earth meteor strike. How it just made the Earth shake and change in that one little area. We are now on our first actual proper scheduled walk of the day, which is the Red Bank Gorge. We've put on bathers because it's a swimming spot, and fly nets because the moment we hopped out the car they were at us. So yeah, that's that. It's a 1.2k return walk with a little swing hole at the end. I'm excited to see what it's going to be like, because I had no idea there was even swimming spots here. First we're going to check out the lookout. We walked to the end of the Red Bank Gorge, and we are still just as dry as we were when we went in, because the water didn't really look that great for a swim. It was really green and there were some dead fish, so we carried on. We have now stopped at the Glen Helen Gorge, and we're going to go for a little wander. We're right next door to a Discovery Parks, which is actually closed. Which I think may or may not be impacting some of the locals' availability for the other campgrounds around here, because they're having issues with their water, so they've shut it all down, which is fair enough. But at the same time, I suppose a lot of people would be alright with bringing in their own water, really. I mean, we would. Showers. Don't mind having showers in slightly dirty water. But yes, that's that. Anyway, we're going on our walk. The reason why I brought it up is because right there, that's the Discovery Park. Right there. It's all shut down. Maybe they're making something up about the water. Wonder what conspiracy theory I could formulate. Maybe they made it up because everyone wants to go on holidays. it seems to be the Northern Territory holiday season, or the travel season anyway. So who knows? We made it to the spectacular looking swimming spot, but it is next level cold. As in, you dip your feet in and they start to burn after a minute of being in the water. And not a good way burn, like hot water burn. They feel freezing. But anyway, so that's a shame. Neither of the swimming spots of today met up. They both fell through. Oh well. It's at least nice to sit here though and take in the bird sounds and everything. Even if my feet are still freezing and I got out of the water 5 minutes ago. We've arrived at our campsite tonight. We're having slap up meals. I'm having chicken curry, pasta, and Jacob's having 2-minute noodles, which I made wrong by accident. I was trying to do a nice thing and got it all wrong. But it was a thought that counts, right?
That's exactly how I said it. Totally.
Anyway, that is that. Back's covered in dust, which at this point is nothing new. Yeah, that's that. I did forget to mention though that we're boiling our water because our main tank reservoir is running low. I think it's nearly empty. And there's a big drink water tank right there, but it says boil before use. So I'm like, may as well use the water that they give me and just boil it to misery and back. Who knows? This is our view of the sunset. Well, the sun's set, but the colours are something else.